Hey everyone, I'm Audrey.
And I'm Anthony. Together we are Reyony.
Today we are reacting to Gamescom Opening Night Live. It is a long show that also has a pre-show, so let's dive in.
Yeah, we're going to skim through that pre-show for any cool trailers, and then we'll jump right into the main show. Thank you for joining us.
Our first world premiere trailer is a game that was just announced earlier this year at an Inside Xbox event from Bandai Namco. This is SCARLET Nexus.
Oh, yes.
This one looked really awesome.
Yeah.
Epic anime action game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be prepared for anything. Intruders were just detected.
How do you feel about the style?
Love it. I love the creature designs already.
Really strange, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the characters being kind of cel-shaded anime, whereas the enemies are a little bit more textured?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the distinction, right?
Or the world will be destroyed. We have so many different powers.
I think it works.
Yeah, the characters stand out.
Yeah.
You have your ways of doing things, and I have mine.
Wow, it's so cinematic.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I think this is a cross-gen, so it'll be PS4 and PS5.
Oh, very nice.
I think. I'm sure they'll confirm it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Okay.
I love the style.
Yeah.
Talking about Xbox specifically. Oh, so maybe not PlayStation at all? I don't know. Quantum error?
I think so.
Uh-oh. Spooky.
Finally, we did it. That
Ooh.
artifact you recovered.
Ooh.
Answer to all our
Hello.
questions.
Definitely like Doom and
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Dead Space vibes.
We can control them now. Use
Oh.
them to track
A thermal camera? Oh
Yeah.
no. There's gonna be some cold enemies that you can't see. Ew.
humanity's reach will be infinite.
Alright, you playing that?
Well,
Spooky.
Probably not. Yeah, space horror.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Next up, we do have another world premiere trailer. Baby. Vroom Vroom Honk Honk for Dirt 5.
Oh,
Here we go.
this is on my
This is on
in
your...
my league.
Nice.
My roster.
There were a couple of games for next gen that were officially announced to support high frame rate, 120 hertz. I think this is one of them. And I think in a game like this, it would show well. Clearly,
Yeah.
we won't be able
Oh,
to see
yeah.
it here on the stream,
Sure.
but it'll feel
In-game.
really fluid and responsive.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the games.
Nice.
The question is, how will they maintain that frame rate at 4K? Probably not, right? Probably lower res, or
Probably.
maybe you'll get the option, 4K
Yeah.
at like 30 or 60.
So I don't know anything about the Dirt games. Is it always like this? You can build your own.
I don't know, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like playing in the dirt with like little toy cars and building
Aw.
in the playground, you know, making tunnels in
Yeah.
the dirt. What?
Hmm? Like a mode?
Yeah, is this a game mode? Dude. Oh my gosh. Later in the show or next time?
That was cute.
Dinosaursy. Oh.
I think that things are going to turn out differently, huh?
Jurassic World
The ones before you did too.
Evolution? Is that the title?
Because they believed that they were
I think I remember seeing the booth
and control.
or
Yeah.
pictures of it or something.
Well, here's the thing. Humanity is desperate for it. We are seduced by it, but we never really possess it.
Did you play many like theme park simulators?
No, not many. But they seem really fun. I know
Yeah.
Life will not be contained.
some people who are really invested in those.
Yeah.
What makes us such unique creatures
Dude,
is knowing the power of what we're up against
what the hell?
and still believing that we can win.
Complete edition. Nice. Oh, oh no. Here we go.
So what's the plan?
It's time to take control.
Opening montage.
When we feel out of place, disconnected, and divided,
Do you recognize all of these?
do we have what it takes
Not all.
All right, I'm going in.
Oh, that was Half-Life.
to be
Alex.
heroes?
What we're doing here could change things forever.
Tonight, we bring the world together.
You're with us now.
Are these all spoilers for the show?
No wonder.
It's humanity's chance to repent.
And what we are.
I'm with you every step of the way.
The future of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
Seems like no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of games.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff.
What
Keighley,
a
and
cool
welcome
set.
To Gamescom Opening Night Live 2020. Now, this year, Gamescom is, of course, a little different than normal, and I hope all of you and your families are safe and healthy at home. In 2020, games have comforted and connected us more than ever. And with the launch of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X later this year, games are only going to get better. Well, all summer, I was hopeful we could get to this very moment, a big live showcase filled with more than 35 games to kick off Gamescom 2020.
Nice.
Tonight, you'll get a first look at Fall Guys Season 2 and an extended gameplay demo of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. Plus, we might have a couple surprises along the way, too. But before we start, I want to acknowledge and thank all the game developers, marketers, and publishers who have worked under challenging circumstances to keep us entertained. This show is nothing without them or my production team, and doing a show at this scale safely is not easy, especially when all of you at home have some pretty insane expectations. I hope tonight reminds you why you love to play games. And with that, we're going to move on to our first game with a game that was just announced yesterday.
Dude, that's some
Call of Duty Black
augmented
Ops
reality
Cold
stuff?
War. And joining me is Dan Vondrak from Raven to tell us about the game and give you an exclusive sneak peek.
So it's just announced, but I haven't watched the trailer.
Good, Jeff. Thanks for having me here.
So they are
This
doing
is,
like live interviews.
Yeah.
a dream project for us to work
This
on.
is
From
what a
the- from
stage.
nearly
Yeah.
the beginning of development, we knew Black Ops Cold War was going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, and we loved the idea of returning to the pillars built the Black Ops franchise: deniable operations, conspiracy grounded in history, and that shadowy world of paranoia. And we get to mix all those together, drop the player into the 1980s at the height of the Cold War, and it's really something that we know would feel relevant to today and also uniquely Black Ops.
Well,
Dude.
you start playing with Black Ops,
kinda cool.
everyone wants
Yeah.
to know characters. We saw yesterday in the reveal trailers, some familiar faces. So, Woods, Mason, break it down. How does this
Did
fit
you
into
watch
the Black
the
Ops?
reveal
I didn't
trailer?
watch it, no.
Me
So
neither.
are we going to see a lot of familiar faces?
Yeah, part of the fun in making this game was bringing back the iconic characters like Woods and Hudson and Mason and seeing how all those personalities mix with some of the new characters. So the campaign takes place in 1981, and we love that we've been able to have so many connections to the original Black Ops and really be that direct sequel to the game.
Now, one thing that I'm really excited about this is you're pushing the storytelling in kind of a new direction with some branches and some options about how you play through the campaign. Can you maybe walk us through your thinking there?
Yeah, one of the driving forces from early in development was to say, let's take this Black Ops thrill ride and infuse it with some player choice and some player freedom. Anything we can do to give the player a little more ownership over their experience. So that starts with allowing the player to create their own character for the Cold War campaign. They can name them and pick a military background and really pretend they are that Black Ops soldier that they want to be. From there, we wanted to take some of our missions and infuse optional objectives, multiple paths, and some player choice moments inside some of those missions. And it was fun to find that balance between the hard-driving Call of Duty action and these more non-linear experiences inside some of the missions.
Yeah.
So with
Hope it works
choice
out.
comes the player wanting to feel that impact. So some of those choices earlier in the game and some towards the end will actually shape the ending of the narrative of the campaign.
All right, so multiple endings to this game.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That was one of the big things for us. It's like we love that Black Ops has always been willing to take risks, and we all know they did some of this in Black Ops 2. And with our story and with these features, we loved playing homage to those early Black Ops games.
Oh yeah, I remember the numbers. All right, well, Dan,
that's pretty exciting.
Excited to see more of it. I know multiplayer reveal is coming in September, but
these are usually really cinematic games that rely on it being like linear.
Exclusive for us, right? What are you going to show us?
Yeah, absolutely. This is really exciting because this will be the first time we've shown this outside the walls of the development studio. This is a scene from earlier in the game, and it's a critical point that really shows the narrative of the world and shows this threat that our heroes are going to be battling. So let's take a look.
Cool. World premiere.
1943. Detailed information from the Manhattan Project was stolen from Los Alamos by the Russian spy known as Perseus. 1968, Vietnam War. Viet Cong soldiers orchestrated by Perseus attempted to steal an American-made nuclear bomb from a U.S. firebase. 5 days ago, while on a mission, we acquired intel that Perseus is in play again and planning an attack on the West.
I like
Perseus,
this.
The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single
This
largest
one villain lasting through.
Yeah.
Or I'm assuming he's a villain
among,
from
like,
previous
all the
games.
Oh.
I wonder.
We're also
I haven't played him, so I don't know.
In fact, I mean, personally, I think he's nothing more than the Russian boogeyman.
General Haig, allow me to introduce the man best suited to respond to that. CIA clandestine special officer Russell Adler. He's one of the few people who even come close to capturing Perseus.
Mr. Adler, why should we take this Perseus threat seriously?
You don't have to, sir.
Yeah, then a lot of innocent people are gonna die.
Why do you say that?
Sir.
Every time Perseus has come into play, it's shifted the balance of the Cold War. After 13 years of silence, if he's active, something big is gonna happen. Something that will affect the free world. Mr. President.
Sir.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, this is Jason Hudson and Russell Adler.
I know their names. Who do you think approved their last mission? Is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Can you stop Perseus?
We can, sir. I've already submitted the requisition for my team.
Sir, their requests are highly irregular. Most likely illegal if the press gets a hold.
What the hell are you talking about? Do you know who we are?
Every mission we go on is illegal.
Sergeant Woods, plausible deniability is the backbone of our work.
Al, we're talking about preventing an attack on the free men and women of the world. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants. Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
Dude. All right, time to go back and play all of them.
Yeah. It continues to surprise me how cinematic the storytelling is in
as well,
games
including this one, a new next-gen narrative
Like
action
movies.
adventure game from Reflector Entertainment in Montreal. It's called Unknown 9. The game tells the story of Haruna, a woman raised on the streets of India and haunted by visions of her own death. Haruna
Whoa.
struggles to understand her mysterious innate abilities to manipulate the unseen.
This is a reveal.
Check out this first look.
Oh, yeah, first look. Yeah, we've never seen this, right?
I have not. And they're all surprised she dodged it.
Yeah.
She did that.
But she kind of, to them, she kind of like teleported standing up real quick.
True.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Dude. Intrigued.
Yeah.
I need to know what the game is. The
Yeah.
actual game. What you actually do.
But the setting and the concept is cool.
Yeah.
What?
Huh? Is it like supplemental things?
All right, let's get to the
I don't know.
gameplay. One of this year's biggest games has been Doom Eternal. Tonight we've got
I
an
still haven't played it.
first look at the
Didn't you
campaign
start it?
expansion called the Ancient
I
Gods
played a
Part
little
2.
bit of
Check this
the
out.
previous game, Doom,
Ah.
2016's Doom. God, but the action is just so good.
Love that voice modifier.
Dude, these environments.
Yeah.
The Slayer has arrived. Please proceed with control, but assertive aggression.
Enemy designs are so cool.
Yeah.
Ew, that eye. Yeah, that was a new mechanic for Doom Eternal, the grappling hook thing.
Oh.
It just, you were already really mobile in this game, but now
Uh-huh.
you can just grapple hook onto enemies and just jump around. Dude.
That's pretty cool. The scale.
Yeah. Was that... I think they mentioned a multiplayer thing before. Or maybe it already exists, where other players can play as
2020
demons.
marks the 25th anniversary of a legendary game studio, BioWare. Tonight, Casey Hudson and the team wanted to give everyone around the world a little taste of what's next. Casey,
Dragon
over
Age?
to you.
Hey, Jeff. It's great to see you again. You know, 6 years ago, we
Why do
were
you
on the
say
stage with you at the 2014 Game Awards, accepting the Game of the Year for Dragon Age
Oh.
Inquisition.
Yeah, I mean, because
Since then,
the last thing BioWare really teased was Dragon Age.
Oh.
technology to bring the world and characters of Dragon Age to life. We're still in early production,
Yeah.
but we thought it was time to give you the very first look at how BioWare's passionate team of developers are crafting this very special game.
Dude. I hope this is the one.
I've been
Oh.
at BioWare for a really long time. To see it grow up.
Setting looks
Turn from
different.
a
Yeah.
company of 35 people to a company of more than 300 people.
Where are they based?
Oh, I'm
There's
not sure.
amazing people in the industry. There's amazing stories to be told with other people.
I love that character so much.
It's awesome. We're very experimental here at BioWare, so we're always coming up with new stuff.
We're always trying to improve, innovate, and bring new characters to life for our players and fans to enjoy.
Ooh, concept art.
The world of Dragon Age really has got it all. It's got frontier stories, it's got mystery, it's got hard-boiled detective stories. And of course, it's all wrapped up in kind of a fantasy setting.
You really feel like you're the hero in the Dragon Age world and you're saving people.
Dragon Age to me is a wonderful world to play in.
I am really excited about the future of
You've seen me play a little bit of the
Yes.
first Dragon Age, right?
Yeah.
I played
This is an original world,
Dragon Age Origins.
original
Oh, the
flora,
music.
original
A lot.
life,
Long time ago.
original architecture. That makes it fun to explore and discover.
In the next Dragon Age, you get an opportunity to see new things, new places, and interact with people who lived and grew up in these spaces as well.
For the game we're working on now, we want to tell a story. What happens when you don't have power? What happens when the people in charge aren't willing to address the issues?
The things that you can expect in the next installment are going to be stories that focus on the people around you and the friends and family you make.
Something that we'll be able to look forward to in Dragon Age is a really close relationship with game characters who really become real for you.
We want characters to either be loved or hated. One of the best examples of that is Solus.
There's no in between.
Half the people want to kill him, half the people want to marry him, and another part want to do both.
They call
okay.
the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
BioWare and EA has been one of the forerunners in using motion magic technology, and that makes it way more realistic when you're looking at the characters and the way they walk and move and interact in the world.
Players
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Disbelief that this
Just stumble 50 different ways.
pixels is actually a living, breathing soul.
No, it's okay. That's the good kind of rumble.
I actually design bosses. I help with the creature design team as well. So I do all of like the big threats that you have to go up against.
Nobody dies on my watch. For the Wardens!
Choice is a big part of what Dragon Age is as a franchise. The decisions you make can affect change in the world.
Decision making can mean that a party member lives or a party member dies. And it means owning your outcome and reactivity to the choices that you do make.
I just love the possibilities that Dragon Age offers us, and I'm excited to explore a lot more of them.
To me, that potential is what gets you up in the morning. It's a fantastic opportunity every time.
It's definitely still very early.
Yeah, just concept art.
It's time for something special.
Oh.
Oh.
Back to the Future?
Yeah.
His graphics.
Great Scott.
What?
I think there's been a serious miscalculation.
Wow, wait, you're, what's his name? Back to the Future?
I'm Emmanuel Brown, doctor of physics, not of medicine, and certainly not that quack from Rick and Morty.
But what are you doing here?
I did come back from the future to this precise moment on August 27th, 2020, because it's imperative we launch Surgeon Simulator 2
What?
now.
And what exactly do you have to do
What
with
the
surgeons?
Yeah, where's the connection?
In the 20th century, some friends of mine from Shire University invented a state-of-the-art medical training facility, otherwise known as the Surgeon Simulator Training Program. Now, 70 years later, we've digitized the experience. It's unbelievable. You can access the program through your computer and then be medically trained from the comfort of your keyboard. And it's available as of...
Yes.
Shadow drop.
This very moment.
Yes.
I want a world premiere, a few examples of some of the incredibly successful test subjects who have already completed the course.
So you're saying a world premiere will save our future?
Only time will tell. And speaking of
Dude.
time, I'm off to another world premiere, Avengers 26, The Return of the Son of Thanos, opening 2077. And with that, I leave the fate of the human race in your hands. Just make sure you play Surgeon Simulator 2. Now, doctor's orders.
Dude, nice.
Cute.
What a surprise cameo. What is your interest level in Surgeon Simulator? You've seen a bunch of it by now, right?
Oh, I didn't know it was multiplayer? Or co-op?
now it is, I guess.
Oh, okay. That
Chaos.
seems pretty chaotic, yeah. To be honest, pretty low, but you know, I love a good party game. Yeah. It's something to try.
It's more appealing now, the multiplayer, I think, for me personally.
Yeah, oh yeah, same.
Just chaos with friends.
Oh, we should play.
Oh my gosh.
Doc Brown introducing Jacksepticeye playing Surgeon Simulator only on opening night live. All right, well, if you thought that crossover was kind of crazy, wait until you get a load of this next game announcement that I don't think anyone probably saw coming. Check this out.
All right, let's see what it is. Oh, zombies? A lot of noise, dude.
What?
Bridge Constructor, The Walking Dead. Oh my god. I haven't played Bridge Constructor. That was the was it a Portal Bridge Constructor game?
I don't even know.
It came out on mobile and a lot of people really liked it, but I never checked it out. Now I gotta figure out what it is.
So now there's a zombie,
A Walking Dead explicitly one, yeah.
Theme to it.
With in-depth looks at
That's
games, a digital cosplay contest, and some special new shows just for Gamescom. Your portal for all things Gamescom this year is Gamescom Now, which you can check out at gamescom.global. Now,
Cool.
one game you'll hear more about later on IGN's post-show is this one, a return of two classic characters that I love. Check this out.
Ratchet and Clank time? Oh.
Oh.
In a world gone strange. One elite
What is this?
stands against the darkness.
Oh, Sam and Max?
But even they could use
I've never played these games, so I don't know anything.
Oh.
Familiar?
Yeah, they look very familiar.
Yeah.
I also haven't played them.
Are these adventure games? Oh.
Oh.
I know they're iconic because I recognize them, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the games.
Me neither.
And how do I know Happy Giant? That sounds familiar too.
The return of Sam and Max. Yes. All right. And now it's time to say hello to my wonderful co-host for ONL from IGN. Please say hello to Sydney Goodman.
Thank you, Jeff. What's up, everyone? I'm Sydney Goodman, and I
remember her from
Game
Game Awards, right?
Gamescom is always such a fun event, and throughout the show tonight, I'll be telling you about all the different ways that IGN is involved in this year's festivities. But first, I have an award to announce. The winner of Best Nintendo Switch Game is Little Nightmares 2.
Oh.
Huge congratulations. Like I said, IGN is going to be here for all of Gamescom
Okay,
with great
cool.
shows such as the Gamescom Studio.
I hope we get to see some of it tonight. Yeah.
Co-hosts for all day long games content, interviews, dev talks, and more.
So
Plus, we have
those
Gamescom
awards are
Awesome
games
Indies,
at
the show with and
Gamescom.
for indie developers.
Yeah.
And they're like kind of distributing awards based on only on the games at Gamescom.
I think so.
Tune in for more announcements and special guests. And now let's go back to Jeff for our next.
So that only means that
premiere.
of all the Switch games they brought to Gamescom, Little Nightmares 2 was the
Thank
one
you
that
so
won.
much, Sid.
I think
we're
so.
excited to see what's in the Gamescom studio and also awesome indies, and I'm going to be on the Daily Show tomorrow, so looking forward to that. All right, well, on to our next game. In the next World of Warcraft expansion, players will journey beyond
That
the
augmented
mortal
reality.
Yeah,
it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it
living
works.
soul has set foot before. The Shadowlands.
I mean, it's obviously
afterlife
just a
of an
simple
entire
looking
Warcraft
room, but they
universe. The infinite
they make it
realms
really
of the
cool.
Shadowlands are watched over by different factions, known as covenants, each holding dominion over a different aspect of the afterlife. And depending on how someone lived their mortal life, they may end up as part of one of these covenants when they cross over into the Shadowlands. Today, we're excited to give you a closer look at the noble and pure Kyrian Covenant from the realm of Bastion, who are charged with carrying the souls of the dead into the beyond. So sit back and get ready for the world premiere of Bastion, the first in Blizzard Entertainment's new 4-part series of animated shorts.
Oh.
Cool. We finally put some time into WoW last year
Yeah.
to get a taste of it.
Yeah.
Do you think it was enough to have a good point of reference?
Oh.
For what the game's like?
No.
No. We played for what, like a couple weeks, like a month?
Oh, naughty. I
Not
don't
even?
think. I don't even.
It was a
Well,
while
it
ago
was
now.
WoW Classic and then
That's true.
WoW
You're right.
proper for like
Yeah.
a couple days. Remember?
Light, save my soul.
Four-part animated series.
Yeah, animated shorts.
Shorts. Blizzard's animated shorts are always so amazing.
Yeah. This one's definitely a different style.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bastion. You led a truly selfless life, and for that, you have been chosen.
Chosen?
To shed your mortal burdens and join the ranks of the Ascended, serving to ferry the souls of the dead unto the Shadowlands.
I serve the light, and my work is not done. There is an evil that must be...
There is no evil here.
There is no war in Bossing City.
Long ago.
You're wrong. He destroyed my home, murdered my people and my king. He must be punished.
You are an aspirant now. You must accept your new purpose.
Oh.
And purge yourself of this desire for vengeance.
What I desire is justice.
Devos, why are you training this soul? It is beneath your station as a paragon.
He cannot let go. He continues to demand retribution for his death.
And this concerns you? Many souls take eons to ascend.
Yes, but this one seems broken, Thenios. Unlike any soul I have seen, I have begun to wonder whether he was deemed worthy of Bastion. By mistake.
Be careful, Devos.
Oh.
I would not let the Archon hear such a thought. In time, he will forget. Trust our ways. Trust the path.
Dude, the setting's cool.
Mm.
Do you know that character at all, Uther?
No.
How long must we train?
Which character? This one right here?
Uther.
Oh.
And what is keeping me from ascension?
Nothing but the memory of your mortal life.
How can I forget when I can still feel his blade?
I remember him from Warcraft 3.
Your soul is wounded? Who did this to
Oh.
He betrayed us all.
Show me.
The runes on his blade were unmistakable. This dark agent runs free on a mortal world with the power of the Maw itself in hand. Our realm is imperiled.
Impossible. The Maw is inescapable. You must return to the path.
If he had purged his life, we never would have known of this calamity. The path is flawed.
Enough!
Dude.
The order of the Shadowlands depends on the execution of our eternal charge. You will abandon this course.
As you command, my Archon.
No. She was doubting it anyway.
Uther,
Let's go.
the time of your ascension has come.
I thought I was not ready.
Do you wish to see him punished?
Ooh.
I do.
Then prepare yourself.
Dude, freaking epic.
The moment he falls, we will claim him.
I see. Only darkness before me.
So this has all already happened, I think.
Oh, okay.
My vague understanding of the Warcraft lore.
Into the Maw. Return him to the darkness he served. His eternal suffering awaits.
He was my
Don't.
student.
Choke.
Remember what he did, and take your vengeance.
Not vengeance. Justice.
The art is so good.
So many wallpaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed that exclusive look at Bastion. Now, we know many of you can't wait to experience Shadowlands, and our friends at Blizzard want you to know the wait is almost over.
Gameplay trailer now? Oh, there's the date.
Oh.
So this is all Afterlife stuff, huh? Pretty cool. Man, I wish I had the time for an MMO again. Just thinking about playing an MMO is so nostalgic.
Yeah. But if you want to put time into an MMO, it's the only thing you can play.
Yeah, can't play anything else.
Yeah. If you want to progress, I mean.
Yeah. Nice.
October 27th, it is official, and we have so much more opening night live still to go for you. Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation 5, Much
keep
more. Stay tuned.
mentioning
All right.
Ratchet
But
and
now
Clank
I know,
and Fall
hyping it up.
Guys.
announcement of a new universe that is coming to gaming for the first time with a project from a Canadian studio. Check this out.
Can't get over how cool that stage is.
Yeah.
They have returned. They corrupted. Divided. Conquered. Until finally, the gates of the celestial realm were thrown open. Our last remaining hope, the Stormcast Eternals. Vengeance made manifest.
So this is an existing property coming to video games for the first time? That's kind of what I heard him say.
What the dead have ravaged.
Whoa. Dude, Warhammer, again. There's so many things in Warhammer that I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I saw the logo at the beginning, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Alright, we got some Googling to do right after this.
True.
Now, you guys
Here
may
we go.
remember back in June, I had some masked fun with my buddy Crash Bandicoot announcing Crash 4 It's About Time. With the game coming in October, Crash, of course, had to come back for opening night live. So let's bring him out, everybody. Crash Bandicoot.
Did you see him? The full Crash guy in a suit showed up at Jeff's house.
What?
Yeah, and he was wearing a mask. face
No, I
mask.
didn't see this.
I think it was just on social
In
media.
the reveal? Oh.
Wash your hands.
I know, I was going to say that's not social distance.
Is that the usual convention center where it would be?
Oh.
Oh no. He didn't get the memo.
Poor Crash apparently didn't get the memo about Gamescom. But to tell us more about what we just saw, I'm joined by Lou Studdert from Toys for Bob. Lou, what did we see there with Crash and the Gamescom bot?
Apparently you saw him wandering around Cologne, but what he was hinting at was kind of our reveal of what we call flashback tapes, which are a brand new style of level that we are announcing here today.
Oh.
Okay, so how do these flashback levels kind of play into the overall Crash 4 narrative?
Yeah, so the way that the flashback tape levels work is that they are kind of a peek back in time to the 90s when Neocortex was actually testing on Crash and Coco before the events of Crash Bandicoot 1. And they're kind of these devious puzzle rooms that we've made, and they're really hard, and they're really awesome, and they're super creative, and we can't wait to get people's hands on them.
Yeah, no, I got to play a demo of this a few weeks ago, and that was a challenge, so I can't imagine how nefarious these are.
How do you feel about this
How are they
platforming?
gonna be sort of integrated
It looks
into the game? Are they
fun
simply
and
optional, like
challenging.
option
Yeah.
stuff, or how do you get to them?
Sure. So players actually have to collect the flashback tapes in the levels themselves. They're an object that they can pick up, and to actually pick them up, they have to reach them in the level without dying. It's kind of our homage to the death routes from the original trilogy. So players have to reach these objects in the level, pick them up, and then once they get them, they'll get access to these unique levels.
So
Nice.
beyond the pure challenge, what other fun? So how are these fun for players to kind of experience, and what do they get to do in them?
Sure. So one of the things that we did was we actually used these as, like I said, puzzle rooms, really kind of fun, nefarious, devious ways for Crash to really express that pure platforming kind of aspect of gameplay that we know and love about the franchise. But then narratively for us, it was really cool to layer in kind of a unique perspective to the franchise. This is the moment when Cortex is really excited about the prospect of Crash being on his team, because Crash was originally created by Cortex, and so this is a weird point in time that's never really been explored in the games before.
Cool. Throwing in prequel stuff.
Crash 4,
Nice.
It's About Time. Looks phenomenal, Lou. We cannot wait to check it out in October. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, well, we will be right back after this for more Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Cool.
I have become terror.
I don't recognize this at all.
A rupture that obliterates without warning.
Pretty freaky dudes, though.
Alone, the hordes of Enoch will fall before me.
Enoch.
But together, this entire planet will fear us.
Outriders?
The anomaly alters us, each in our own ways, yet we are drawn down the same road.
Is that a game?
Into the dark heart of creation.
I feel like this trailer was revealed already.
We will find the source. Whatever it holds, whatever it takes.
The aesthetic is like... It's like a combination of things that seem familiar, but put together in a way that feels... Outriders,
nice.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Mm.
What?
Commercials.
To the Hyperscape. Enter a contender.
Oh, this is a...
Leave
How do you describe this? This is like a battle royale game set in a universe where people go into VR to play this battle royale game. Do you remember
yes,
it?
Yes, I remember. Like a game within a game.
Yeah. This
90s
was
anime.
in the Nintendo Partner Showcase.
Oh, was it?
Was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Yeah, I think this
morning.
was shown in there. This is like an old sports anime.
Oh, it is. Oh, Captain Tsubasa.
Yeah, I know that by name.
Yeah.
Welcome to Necromunda. I can see you're new here. Let me get you up to speed.
More Warhammer?
Warhammer?
Yeah. Dude.
Lives named well. A sprawl of humanity suffering away like ants. Deep underground where we ain't causing trouble.
Is
but are
Warhammer
rich
like
boys and
tabletop
girls.
games?
None of that.
Originated as a tabletop game, yeah.
Okay.
Till we ever
Okay.
make some noise.
But it's just
Kind of familiar.
had tons of spin-offs, I
Says they
think.
could shoot the tail off a lashworm and they'd splash your head from 20 paces for saying they couldn't. I don't want to say immortal, but when their armor, blood, skin, and will are of iron, it's a potent combo. Why would someone like you want to know about an all-female gang of psychopaths, drug dealers, killers, cloners, and... Oh, makes sense. And Escher will cut you up just for the fun of it. Goliaths are big. That's it. Anything smaller than them doesn't deserve to live. And they're just as happy filling you with lead as they are smashing you to pieces with a power maul. Now,
I don't know what this game is.
mixing that whole pot together in a place like this, you can imagine what happens. Chaos, gang warfare, for wealth, for power, hell, sometimes just for fun. So, think you're ready? Necromunda Underhive Wars comes to PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC on September 8th.
What is the game?
O futuro dos jogos, além de realidades virtuais extremamente fidedignas e realistas, eu acho que também se encontra em formas mais expressivas e absurdas, quebrando cada vez mais esses paradigmas de formato de videogame que a gente tem e sendo usado mais do que nunca como uma ferramenta de expressão artística.
I envision the future of gaming to be quite bright and quite online.
The next generation of console will clearly allow AAA and indie developers to build more creative-driven games.
Still a little too close to this guy.
More diverse subjects.
I want to play all kinds of stories about people and places, both real and imagined. I want comedy games, I want autobiographical games. I really want to see what people can do with the medium.
Pro futuro dos games, eu vejo uma evolução obviamente gráfica, mas eu vejo ainda mais evolução na inteligência artificial artificial e na maneira com a qual a gente interage com os games, tudo em busca de experiências mais imersivas.
Dude, this is cool. Augmented reality.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I love about opening night is that we can show you the biggest games in the industry and also smaller titles that should be on your radar. So pay attention to this next game. It comes from a team of 2 in Sweden, Tuxedo Labs. Over the past 3 years, developer Dennis Gustafsson has built his own game engine to realize his vision for a fully destructible game world.
Nice.
What he's building has absolutely blown me away, so I asked Dennis to prepare a special trailer just for tonight. I hope you're equally inspired by the ideas in this next game.
Do I know what this
Definitely
is?
one to watch. Teardown.
No, I don't know what this is. I thought it was something else.
Oh, looks cool.
He made his own engine. Oh, yes. So the physics are applied to every element of every object. The voxels. Wait, have we seen this? This seems so familiar. So that was all the setup? Oh, then pulling the alarm? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this in a game.
Yeah.
The planning, the
Yeah.
preparation, and then the actual execution. That's exciting.
Just whatever means.
Yeah. Nice. Teardown.
I don't think I knew about it.
It seems familiar to me, but I think that showed it off really well.
Last year at Opening
Oh,
Night
here it
Live,
is.
we announced Little Nightmares
Oh.
2 to the world. Well, the team at Tarsier Studios hasn't shown anything since.
Super creepy.
That changed right now. Here is a first look at the
still
gameplay
haven't
of
finished.
Little Nightmares 2, which is coming next February, with more to come throughout the week at Gamescom, including a live demo on
next
Gamescom
February.
Studio tomorrow.
Yeah, you haven't finished this, the first one.
I guess we don't escape.
Spoilers. Well,
Or
I
it's a
mean,
new character. This is a new character. I don't recognize.
Not starting on a boat.
That's a plus.
Audrey gets crazy motion sickness, that's why.
I
That's a joke.
do. Also, something about the controls in the first one. It was a little janky. I mean, I still enjoyed it, but
Terrifying. Is it 2-player co-op, or is it just you have a companion character?
Wow. Ah! I like it.
The lighting is so good. in this
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yee.
Ah!
Yeah. The sound is
Yeah.
really good.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Dude. This is terrifying.
It does look scary. I like it.
Dude, the 2 characters.
Yeah. Oh, that's the melody from the first one.
February.
I'll beat the first one by then.
I'm WWE Hall Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler, and I'm reuniting with my old buddy Mauro Ranallo to bring you all the over-the-top action in WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
Oh my gosh. We saw this in the
Mini Direct?
Mini Direct.
Yeah. July?
Yeah. Was that the partner showcase? The first partner showcase?
There were all those wrestlers.
Yeah. Oh, they were playing.
The
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Fellow kids.
I can't wait to see these WWE legends teach these kids a thing or two. And you know what? Here's a closer look at the insane action.
It's a great evening for WWE action.
How do you feel about these character models? This super deformed.
Deformed? There's like. It looks squashed.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I know. I wonder what the perspective is from someone who's a fan of wrestling.
Yeah.
Are they excited about this? I don't know. Totally foreign to
He
me.
seems to be excited.
I mean, I used to watch wrestling. That was like
Yeah.
in middle school. It's been a while.
What a night. What a night. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Pre-order WWE 2K Battlegrounds today and brawl without limits. Mamma mia! Oh, sorry, Moro. I know that's your line.
Well, a lot of references. I don't know.
Hello again. I have even more awards to announce, so let's get right down to it. The winner of Best Action Adventure Game is Watch Dogs Legion.
The city needs a resistance.
This is finally coming out.
Starts with you. What do you say?
I'm the perfect shot.
Oh.
No.
The Best Action Game is Star Wars Squadrons.
Nice.
I really hope this is good.
Yeah.
This game is probably the primary reason I got the flight stick. Yeah. I'm learning how to use it in other games. So I can be prepared to play that.
Multiplayer game is Operation Tango.
Operation Tango. It takes
What is this?
What is yeah?
Multiplayer
Puzzle?
espionage? Hacking?
Oh.
Oh, you play different roles?
Multiplayer.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh, we gotta look into that.
Yeah.
The winner of Best Indie Game is Curious Expedition 2.
Whoa.
2.
Did not believe what I had witnessed.
What?
It was time for the
Tabletop adventure RPG?
Congratulations to all the winners. As I mentioned, IGN will be here for all of Gamescom with great shows and new ways for you to get all your gaming news. Check it out.
Gamescom 2020 is the heart of gaming, and you can keep to the beat right here on IGN. We've turned the single biggest show in gaming into 5. Gamescom Now is your virtual show floor with up-to-the-second live coverage. Gamescom Daily Show, Gamescom's first ever late-night talk show. Our Gamescom Awesome
Oh, that's
Indie
the Daily
the
Show that he
freshest
meant.
Deep cuts in
Nice.
indie gaming. And finally, the Gamescom Best of Show, including the Gamescom Award. Gamescom 2020 is available on IGN and wherever you stream Gamescom Now.
And now it is time to talk about that Best Action Game winner, Star Wars Squadrons. This is
Yes.
a new immersive space
Please
combat
be good.
game from Motive Studios that delivers the ultimate Star Wars pilot fantasy.
It's gonna have
This
VR
film,
too, I
in
think.
Squadrons, you'll suit up and fly for both the New Republic and the Galactic Empire across intense 5v5 multiplayer battles, as well as an all-new, authentic single-player story set after the events of Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Nice.
Today, we'll get a glimpse at what Squadron's story has to offer by taking a brief look at one of the single-player missions featuring some light narration by the Motive team. Let's check it out.
Light narration, yeah. Let's find out how light.
We all choose our path, light or dark, freedom or destruction. The Empire chose to destroy Alderaan in order to spread fear and douse the fires of rebellion. But the heroic pilots of the Rebel Alliance have chosen to keep fighting, to show the Empire that we are not afraid. It was their bravery that ended Palpatine's reign and brought about our new republic. However, the Empire lives on, shattered though it may be. As I speak, Imperial forces are edging toward the Bormir sector, hoping to end our new republic before we find our footing. As their empire collapses, they try to tighten their grip. But the galaxy is changing, and you can be a part of it. With the help of brave and daring pilots, this war can end. Make a choice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The new republic.
Yeah. Recruitment.
Galaxy for the better.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Hunka, narrative producer on Star Wars Squadrons. Our single-player story is one of daring pilots and deep-seated rivalries.
I think it's not a full price game too. I think it's a $40 game.
Oh wow.
Gladly, Admiral Sloan.
So I think it might be about the microtransactions for the multiplayer.
On opposite sides of the war. And like all modes in Star Wars
VR
Squadrons,
gameplay, nice.
You'll have the option to experience every mission fully immersed in VR.
Wedge Antilles, Rogue Squadron.
Nice.
I hear you're the reason I was able to finally get a comm through.
Today, we're giving you a glimpse of an early Imperial mission behind enemy lines.
That was Wedge
One of our
of
spies,
Biggs and Wedge.
Thorn, has discovered vital intelligence on Project Starhawk. Your mission is to extract her from an orbital outpost above Hosni and Prime. Behind enemy lines, you'll have to eliminate
my God.
perimeter defenses.
Do you think you can handle a game like this
I
with that
wonder.
motion?
Secured the area.
It's different when you're the one doing it.
Yeah.
And our extraction team will acquire Agent
I feel like
Thorn.
it's
Once Thorn is secured,
when I watch you play
neutral
Elite
those anti-cruisers and
Dangerous.
return to the Overseer.
Like I can focus on a spot and I don't feel that
Like the
too
crosshair,
motion
yeah.
sick or anything. So, I don't know.
But when you're in it and you just flip upside down,
I wonder.
your stomach's just like, whoa, which way? I think you get used to it for sure, but like, if you can't handle that first feeling, it's hard.
No time to celebrate. Move on.
Each mission will immerse you into the escalating conflict between the New Republic and a shattered empire. Debrief with your squad mates between missions.
You're our new wingmate.
Customize and master all 8 starfighters and join the galaxy's finest.
I need you focused and ready to go.
It seems really cool, dude.
Yeah.
Please.
From bombing runs at the Nadiri dockyards
Please be good.
to setting a trap in the Xavian abyss. The story of these rival squadrons will push the war to the brink and define the galaxy for years to come. I look forward to seeing you in combat October 2nd.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
What's that, like a little over a month away now?
That is not all EA has to share from a galaxy far, far away today. At Star Wars Galaxy Edge, you can enter the world of Batuu, where you can visit Oga's Cantina or jump into the Millennium Falcon on a run to Smuggler's Cove. It was this incredible adventure at Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World Resort that inspired The Sims' latest game pack.
What?
Oh.
That's right, The Sims is EA. Dude. What a crossover.
I didn't know Sims did crossovers like this.
I think
haven't
they do.
played
Like
The Sims.
licensed properties.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Is this like a faithful recreation of Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, the Simlish.
Yeah.
What are you even doing in this game? How is this? How is this Sims? Dude, what is? How is this still The Sims?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Now I understand. Okay.
That was enough.
Yeah, yeah. What?
There's even more Star Wars to come later in the show. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga is up, and as we move into our second hour, we've got Fall Guys Season 2 still to come, the reveal of that, which I can't wait for you guys to see. And of course, a gameplay demo of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart for PlayStation 5. But right now, you might remember this next game from Annapurna Interactive from last year's Microsoft E3 event. And today, I'm excited to share a new announcement from the team. This interactive thriller about a man stuck in a time loop is one of this year's most intriguing indie titles, and now they've added an absolutely all-star cast to the game.
What?
Here's a whole
they're doing motion capture, I think.
What?
I kind of followed their dev blog a little bit. Not too in depth.
Did they just blow up the game?
All right, close your eyes. I want you to think of.
I don't know if motion capture is the right word, but they tried to
contours, its
really capture the accurate movement.
Changing, moving backward, returning to its bud. Think of that bud, unopened. Look at it as a whole. Then silently repeat these phrases. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from fear. May you know peace and joy.
What
the heck?
Whoa.
That was Willem Dafoe talking, huh?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, with that smile.
Oh. Wow. Wait, was there a release date? No,
It's
right?
going to be a really special indie game. So glad to announce that here on the show.
Godfall.
Now, last year at the Game Awards, we announced Godfall, a new
The recent showing at the
PlayStation 5 and PC from Counterplay.
PlayStation State of Play?
We've got a quick sneak peek of one of the
It was a State of Play. Yeah,
State of Play.
footage coming as part of Gamescom 2020. Check.
I grew a little bit excited for this game.
Yeah, after that. Same.
Showing the gameplay. And the tone was right.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see if they can carry that forward. Oh, I like that. What? Bug Warrior? Hollow Knight crossover? Dude, yes. Actual just raw gameplay.
Yeah.
They did end the last thing with a little bit of that.
They did.
This field of view feels like wide.
I like that.
Yeah.
Personal.
That's all we get to see?
We have much more O&L to come.
What the hell was that?
Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, Fall Guys Season 2.
Dude, he is hyping it up.
Gameplay demo.
And so much more. But first, I'm sure you saw that earlier this week, Heart of Deimos, Warframe's newest expansion, was released on PC, Xbox, and PS4. And today, it's also on Switch, all platforms. Here's a look at the Heart of Deimos.
Played a little bit of Warframe to get an idea of what it is. But man, that fan base is so dedicated.
Oh, I have some friends who play.
Subvert new territory to our sovereign will.
I remember some of their marketing a while ago. It was just like, be a ninja or something like that. And then you see the gameplay, you're like, oh, okay. Ew.
I kind of like it.
Wait, is that a friend?
Seems like it.
That's me. The environments.
Visitors?
Whoa.
Now,
that's me.
The gateway is failing.
Oh, that was me.
The doors close.
Bug Buddy. How do you feel about that Bug Buddy?
I don't mind that Bug Buddy.
Approaches.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
But before we fall, we shall scream.
There's so much going on. Ew!
Who will hear the heart of Deimos.
Reminds me of the Queen of Blades, Kerrigan.
Yeah.
So many people have been discovering or rediscovering video games during lockdown, whether it be older people or bored teenagers or middle-aged parents who suddenly
I feel like
find
we're
that they
playing
have
games more than ever.
to do something together with their kids.
'Cause we started streaming.
And I think I've given
True.
out more advice about video games in 2020 than any other time ever. And as a result, it's more important than ever that we keep making different, interesting things for folk to play.
A pandemia pela qual a gente está passando tem sido um período difícil a todos. Então, nesse momento, eu acho que a gente precisa lembrar de mostrar mais empatia, demonstrar mais amor, mais carinho e saber que a gente vai sair dessa juntos. Vai ser difícil, mas isso tudo vai
That's the
passar.
Death Stranding baby back there.
I hope
huh?
everyone
Oh, I see the shape now.
This corona virus time. Care about other people and wear your masks.
Jogos são, na minha opinião pessoal, a forma de arte mais incrível de se expressar.
Interesting
Eles
that they always
englobam
try to
tudo.
tie in like a
Música,
heartwarming
arte,
message
Yeah.
into these.
E você tem a chance de controlar e vivenciar essas experiências.
I wonder if they would do that
você mesmo.
otherwise, if it
É
weren't for
maravilhoso.
the state of the world right now.
Jogos
Like at Gamescom last year, do they have
Probably.
like a similar sentiment? Yeah.
I think so, like
Okay.
a sense of togetherness.
Yeah.
Modus. In-engine footage. Oh. Is that a fish guy? Fish
Is a
robot
fish guy with a frying pan? That
What
character
is
reminds me of Metabots.
It does. Okay, what kind of game is this? Fighting game?
It just seems like a fighting game so
Yeah.
far, but
It says it's in-engine, but what is the game? I like the designs of these characters. Mech League. Oh. Oh, Override 2. This existed already. Just third-person fighting game. Special crossover announcement. Whoa. Totally new to me.
yeah, not familiar.
All right, guys, we're back officially into hour 2. We've got an hour more of great stuff to show you. Destiny 2 Beyond Light. Stasis, you're going to see a brand new look at that. Fall Guys Season 2 and Ratchet
Just
& Clank
hyping it up.
Season 5 and
Dude.
so much more across the next hour. Opening Night Live
Are they gonna end
continues,
with
and
that?
it just is the start of Gamescom
I guess
2020.
it's the new thing, right?
But right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
on September 25th, Mafia Definitive Edition launches, a comprehensive, built-from-the-ground-up remake of the original Mafia. Tonight, we've got the exclusive debut of the next trailer, called A Life of Reward Too Big to Ignore, which deals with Tommy's induction into the Salieri crime family. Check this out.
Do you know anything about the Mafia games?
Nope.
Me neither. My impression was always that it was like a GTA kind of game. It's a different setting.
They're here because they have the only thing that matters to me.
They
The only thing
revealed
that
this
should matter to
already,
anyone.
right?
Yeah, they have.
Okay, yeah. This looks familiar.
You know what that is, Tommy?
They're loyal.
That's right.
So this is a full-on remake.
One day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat. And the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money.
Go get him, Tommy!
Teach these boys a lesson. Break every bone in their bodies.
You want me to become one of those Wall Street boys?
Don't sass me, Tommy. I'm trying to teach you the ropes, so you don't get strangled by them.
Now you stay straight with me, you're gonna be living the high life, Tom. You abuse my trust.
Don Salieri. You won't ever need to worry about me.
Okay then. Welcome to the family.
Dude. Definitely interested in the story.
Next, we're going to introduce you to a turn-based multiplayer strategy FPS from a team in Montreal, Canada. Lemnis Gate is coming in early 2021 and has a unique mechanic built around a 25-second time loop. Check this out.
Oh. Multiplayer, turn-based strategy, first-person.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah, it was a lot there.
So do as much as you can and strategize in the 25 seconds. Study your... Oh, you have a drone that gets to watch them? Oh my gosh. I need to see like one full match.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Of like the back and forth.
I needed to see it in action without the cuts
So
in between.
It seems like it's two players. That each time they take a turn, they have another instance of themselves. And then as you go forward, you add more layers.
Next spring, get ready to experience memorable moments and non-stop action from all
I've kind of been
9
looking forward to this.
Star Wars films and Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The
Huge.
entire series has been reimagined with new fun-filled Lego humor, and now we've got your first look at the gameplay
I
trailer.
saw the booth for this at E3 last year. But I didn't get in. So I didn't get to see the inside of it.
I want to learn
I think
the
I like
ways of
ran
the
out of
Force
time.
and become a Jedi like my father.
The Force is unusually strong with him. That much is clear.
Through all the movies.
By the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
When's the last time you played a Lego game like this?
I don't think I've ever played a Lego game.
Oh man, the Lord of the Rings ones are really good.
Yeah, I know they've always
Harry
been
Potter.
Received very well.
Because they're faithful retellings.
Yeah.
But they're all like extra layer of humor.
Yeah, yeah.
Sister Leia sent me. We need your help.
Oh. Oh, whoa. Spoilers. Just kidding. I'm sure everyone's seen it.
Dude.
Grievous.
That's so much game.
Not him, the Falcon.
So there were other Lego Star Wars games. Is it just like they cut and paste that into this and added more, or is it totally redone?
I wonder.
Oh.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So be it, Jedi.
They're having fun.
Yeah. That seems cool.
Yeah. It just seems so epic, like so much content. PS5, that PS5 box.
Man, Lego Star Wars looks so fun coming to next gen as well. All right, we'll be right back with more world premieres from huge new games like Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, Medal of Honor,
Fall Guys
Above and
Season
Beyond,
2.
and Destiny 2. But before that, here's a look at a
Didn't say it
game
this
that is
time.
launching tonight on Nintendo Switch and Steam. It's called Struggling from Frontier.
Struggling. This is the gross looking one, right?
Oh, I think I remember.
Fleshy Hero. Check this out,
Fleshy
and
Hero.
remember, you can play this tonight.
Yeah, the noises, the squishes.
Yeah.
No. Oh, co-op. You each control an arm? How do you feel about the aesthetic?
It's very not my thing.
It's so gross. And the style of game is like one of those not easy to control, wacky
like
physics.
The co-op.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just press all the buttons and
like
see what happens.
People who like that humor must be very excited.
Yeah.
For it. I'm excited for them.
Sea of Thieves stuff?
Oh, I was gonna say Skull and Bones. Is that still a thing?
Whoa. I don't think that's coming out this year.
No? Okay.
What is this? Age of Empires?
Oh yeah, this is
Rebuilt?
Built.
Is this Age of Empires
for a
2?
new age.
No.
Oh.
I feel like it is, and if it is, then I think we already know this. This has got to be Age of Empires. Have you ever played those games?
Yeah, I think a little bit, but never got very invested.
I liked how they were like actually really educational.
Mm.
I really hope this is Age of Empires. I could be totally wrong. I just know they remastered the first one to be like 4K and all this new stuff. Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. Yeah, they've been remastering the Age of Empires games
That's cool.
and adding content.
Oh wow!
Like they said, like new civilizations, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool.
My uncle actually still plays, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Nice.
he showed his kids and everything.
They're really great games.
Yeah. So new content.
The Dark Pictures Anthology. This is... They made a Man of Medan. Is this the studio that made what's it called? That PlayStation horror game? Supermassive, right? That we played a little bit of with the real life actors.
Oh, with Hayden Panettiere and stuff?
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's not coming. I always forget the name of this game.
Until Dawn.
Oh yes, that's what it is.
So they announced a while ago that the Dark Pictures Anthologies was going to be like this, a bunch of short stories.
Oh.
So I think that's the next one. I think it's the third one. Project Cars.
I gotta say, the game that I've given the most hours to, that I love going back to, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have to say, since Origins came out, this new reboot of Assassin's Creed, so to speak, that was my first time getting into it, and I have put almost 400 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
At the moment, I enjoy to play Fall Guys with my friends. It's very funny, easy to learn, but
Look forward to Season 2 content for Fall Guys coming up soon.
Games that I return to every year. Halo, the entire Master Chief Collection, is really a big one for me where that's concerned. But I also still just casually binge Animal Crossing, and I've been doing that basically all year.
I haven't put down Animal Crossing since I downloaded it. I find the daily repetitive rhythm so soothing and predictable. Although, much like my house, my island is still a complete tip.
Up next, we have the award for Best Microsoft Xbox Game. And the winner is Tell Me Why.
That
Congratulations to Don't Not Entertainment.
comes out today.
Oh,
It's out today, I think.
Gamescom events and announcements, you'll be happy to know that IGN is going to help you digest all that info with Gamescom Daily Show, where you can get all the daily highlights and a late night show experience from gamers for gamers. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you very much, Sid. And by the way, congratulations to Don't Nod for Tell Me Why, a really important game that is out now that you can play on Xbox and Game Pass. And as we know, there's a lot going on in the world, and that goes beyond the pandemic. Between social conflicts we're seeing in the news and acts of nature, we can see how vulnerable we as people can sometimes be. And now I think it's as important time as ever to remember to come together and support one another. We are a global gaming community. There are millions of people watching tonight, and I know we're all here because we love games and we know that games are good in the world and can bring us together. And I think we've all felt that in 2020. So I think that's really important to remember amongst all the games and trailers. All right, well, one way as a community we can come together to do some good is the Gamescom Forest. Gamescom has launched a reforestation project by planting a Gamescom forest together with the community. Gamers worldwide can go to gamescom.global and donate to plant more trees. So let's plant a forest together. All right, well, now we're going to move on to another game, and this one was announced back in May. Chorus is a dark space combat shooter where players take control of Nara on a quest to destroy the dark cult that created her, featuring rich, ray-traced 4K 60 FPS environments on next-gen hardware. Here is the first look at gameplay from Chorus.
Is it back in March or May? I forgot. What would that have been?
Oh.
You have broken my heart.
No, don't know it.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
Your betrayal.
First look at gameplay, though.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the heck? This is some Star Fox stuff. The barrel rolls. Okay, this looks really cool to me. What? The camera's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just how it like
I was already
floats
thinking
behind.
that. Yeah. Corvs. Or chorus.
Corvs.
They look like it.
It seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
Here, finally.
Oh my God! Fall Guys.
If one
Did you know?
game has defined the summer of 2020, it absolutely is.
I need that
Fall
hot dog
Guys
one.
From Mediatonic in
Oh, that
London
hot dog
and
looks
Devolver.
good.
This game is setting records and putting a much-needed smile on everyone's face. Fall Guys, I think, represents our industry at its absolute best. Well, soon the Fall Guys experience will evolve with Season 2. There's a lot of new stuff coming, and tonight, Mediatonic is about to give you an exclusive sneak peek at what's next. Get ready. I think the internet is about to freak out. Here it is, Fall Guys Season 2.
All right.
Hyped it up.
Hey, I'm Joe. I'm the lead game designer on Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, and I just want to reach out and say thank you to everyone who's been playing and enjoying the game so far. As a team, we've been looking at all the fan arts, the memes, and the montage that people have been posting online, and the response to the game has really blown us away.
Nice.
Today, we just wanted to give everyone their first sneak peek at the rounds and the costumes that they can be enjoying as part of Fall Guys Season 2.
So everything about this game is just such a delight. The tone, the music, the aesthetic.
Oh,
look at all the
dragon.
costumes.
Oh, I like that one.
In Season 2, you'll be dressing your Fall Guy as a medieval hero and competing across brand new rounds inspired by epic quests from
Cute.
Dude, themed sets of rounds.
Swinging axes and scale movable siege ramps in the quest for ultimate game
Movable
glory.
environment things?
Oh yeah, you gotta move the platform, jump up.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dude. Look at that, look at that. Chaos.
Oh, more team.
More
oh,
trolling.
No, not, yeah.
I mean, temporary team. That's,
Yeah.
Some of the games just feel like you're sort of working together.
Yeah.
Chaos.
We hope you've enjoyed the sneak peek of Fall Guys Season 2. We're still adding the finishing touches to development, but if you want to stay up to date, then at Fall Guys Game on Twitter is where you want to be. See you on the start line.
Cool. Dude, they could just keep pumping out content for this game. The framework is there.
My father has Colorado in the palm of his hand, and he's afraid to close his fist. I am not.
What is this? This is familiar, but I don't know what it is. Is this Wasteland 3? Just came out like yesterday?
Liberty's got more
Or today?
brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. She's already tried once.
Vic's a depraved child, and Val's a brain without a spine. The years my father wasted grooming them for glory when I was right there.
Tactical RPG.
Go back to Arizona, Rangers, and I'll pretend none of this happened. Stay, and you die alone.
Yeah, Wasteland 3.
Nice.
We got really, really good reviews. Oh, this week, yeah. So, tomorrow.
Nice.
I really haven't found any new appreciation for gaming at this time because my appreciation for gaming before couldn't be higher.
Com certeza, jogos multiplayer preenchem completamente a conexão social que eu preciso ter com outras pessoas nesses tempos de isolamento. E é o mais próximo que a gente pode ter de experiências reais com pessoas que estão longe da gente.
You get to travel all over the world in games, which is something I've always taken for granted. At the moment, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima, and you know, I kind of prefer it to the real Japan just because I've heard that in real life they don't let you run around with katanas.
I appreciate games a lot more than films.
That's a common
music or
misconception.
whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just fine.
Trust me,
for me
I've tried.
To have the time to play with friends.
We've been
or
there.
even with my family, to have a lot of fun.
I've been mostly at home with small children, and gaming is the only thing that I get to do for myself anymore. I find it's not only an escape, it's also a way to challenge my brain.
Gaming is becoming clearly more important for a lot of people. You know, play is a natural instinct, and from Animal Crossing to The Last of Us Part 2 or Ori, yes, it's definitely an incredible time now to be a gamer, yes.
Hey everyone, I'm Vince Sampella, head of Respawn Entertainment. When we set out to create Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, we knew we wanted to bring the series back to its roots. The Medal of Honor franchise is known for its powerful and exciting single-player stories that put the player in the boots of a soldier who was there. It's a series that is grounded in history, which tells emotionally authentic stories. Peter Hirschman, who directed the original Medal of Honor in 1999, is back at the helm of this project. You'll hear more from him in just a bit. Peter and I actually worked together on Medal of Honor Allied Assault in 2002, and I'm really happy he's joined us at Respawn to craft a completely new experience in VR. The team is creating a riveting and emotional journey through World War II like you've never seen or played. It weaves in the personal stories of the veterans and survivors of the war through powerful interviews that help set the stage for what players will experience. It's more than just a game. And we could not be more excited to show the world the next look at Medal of Honor Above and Beyond and the game's action-packed story. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm ready to see this. I haven't touched a Medal of Honor in a long time. They haven't been, I think, as good as they used to be. And with Respawn, who did Titanfall and more recently Jedi Fallen Order,
You should give it new life.
storytelling
You will
wise.
see combat. I know you're scared. Let me be clear with all of you. I'm scared too.
VR, dude.
Yeah.
Welcome to France, gentlemen. I lead the local resistance cell.
Oh, the old piano secret door.
Headquarters, and we don't know what it is.
We're gonna have to improvise here.
What?
Members of the resistance are perhaps
I love that it's not like a VR mode.
fighting in
Straight up
this
a VR
war.
game.
But you really should stop. soldier in it.
Sorry to interrupt, Lieutenant. Be a wild ride, but we'll get you there.
Jet fighters, brace yourselves.
Oh my gosh. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I said, boom.
Oh my god. That's pretty cool.
There are things as people I'm willing to sacrifice myself for.
What?
Somehow, this motley crew has been tasked with saving civilization.
Coming
God
out
help us all.
this holiday. Dude. Okay, I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it's good. I hope all
You'll
games
wait
are
for
good.
the reviews first before trying.
Thank you so much,
Precious
Vince.
money,
That
precious
was
time.
Incredible. And now we're here with Respawn Entertainment's Peter Hirschman, game director on Medal of Honor Above and Beyond, to talk more about their new VR experience. Peter, I gotta say, the trailer really grabbed me. Such an incredible story that you're telling to. Tell us a bit about this single-player experience. What can we expect?
Well, Jeff, thank you for having us on the show. I'm representing a whole team back at Respawn that's been working really hard on this, and it's so exciting to premiere the trailer with you. Metal, going back to its roots, was always about putting the player in the boots of a soldier fighting in World War II. And with VR, we're able to do that in almost a literal way. It's definitely the most immersive experience, most immersive combat experience
boots, accessories.
I've ever been able to work on.
Boot tracking.
And the story follows you as a player being recruited into the Office of Strategic Services, commonly known as the OSS. And their mission was sabotage, espionage, search and rescue, everything in between. You name it, they did it. And they're known by a different set of initials now, the CIA. But during World War II, they sent operatives all over Europe, deep behind enemy lines. And that allows us to tell a story where you get to go to these places and locations and participate in events that really helped shape the outcome of the war.
One of the things I love about the trailer is you can tell there's a lot of interactivity in the environment, emergent gameplay. You got the piano and other things in there. Tell us a bit about how you're using that to tell the story. It seems like it's all kind of through a first-person perspective, but there are some story sequences. How do you tell the story?
Oh, well, we shot over 120 pages of narrative, which is more than some feature films. We had a huge international cast of phenomenal actors. And it was fantastic. And the story follows a classic three-act structure. Act one is working with the French resistance, getting ready for the invasion. Act two is D-Day itself and the fight to get to Berlin. And then the third act is dealing with the Nazi secret weapon program, which involved things like the 262 jet and the V2 rocket and things that could have really turned the tide of the war if we hadn't stopped them. So you get to go on this journey, this story. And the story is shot all from your perspective. Because it's VR, your head is the camera.
Yes.
We don't have cutscenes. We don't have edits. Everything revolves around your perspective. So you experience this story completely in first person as if you are there. So it creates a
There are like first-person, traditional non-VR games that do that, where the cutscenes happening around you, walking around. Like Half-Life does that.
Right. To shoot, one of our
And I've always found like there's two kinds of players. The players that like are looking at this character when they're talking, they're playing out the role, and others who are like putting buckets on the NPCs' heads and just messing around with the room.
Yeah. Still playing the game.
Yeah, just messing around.
Yeah, messing around.
I usually like play out the cutscenes as if I was that character.
I know this
So to do it in VR is really exciting to me.
And when I saw the trailer, I'm like, wow, there's so much there to experience. It looks really rich and detailed, obviously authentic as well. You know, paying tribute to everyone that was involved in the war. I wanted to ask you also about multiplayer, which is something that Respawn is really known for, and you've got a great single player experience, but I hear you might also be doing MP too?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, the thing about VR is that, you know, I've spent I mean, we've known each other a long time. You so much of your career trying to map natural human movements to a controller, and just figuring out things like making duck feel good. And one of the hardest ones is leaning. And in VR, you know how you duck? You just duck. And how you lean in VR, you just lean. And so the ability to lean around a corner, just kind of peek around the corner and see where the bad guy is just, it heightens the tension so much. It makes it feel all the more real. And when you put that into a multiplayer experience, it just raises it to a whole nother level. So we are shipping, in addition to the campaign, we are shipping a full suite of VR modes, including a few that you can only do in VR. And we're really excited about
I think you meant multiplayer
people
modes, right?
playing those, after it comes out.
Wow, well, definitely a full-blown VR experience.
Dude,
I gotta say,
exciting.
I'm really excited to put the headset on and try this, and it's coming out later this year, right?
Coming out holiday, so yeah, fasten your seatbelts. We are so excited to bring it to players. We've been working on it a long time. Like you mentioned, it's a passion project for Vince and I and everyone at Respawn. It's a wonderful full circle experience for a lot of us that started our careers working on those original set, going back first one and Allied Assault, and now to be able to bring Above and Beyond to a whole new generation is one of the most exciting things we've been involved with.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Peter.
I really want this to be good for them.
Back. In the meantime, here's a look at a new game
Taking a
that is
chance.
launching tonight.
VR. New game launching tonight.
The world was broken, fractured by the magic the Vow Keepers said they would protect us from. Spellstorms still rage across the ruins of the Hollowlands. This
It's
is
like
proof,
low frame rate
they said.
animation style.
It isn't safe. It
Or is the
can't
video
be
just low frame rate?
controlled.
I can't tell.
Magic cannot be used.
Oh! Have I watched people play this already? I think it is a battle royale, but you pick up like different elements.
Oh.
But I am a battle mage.
Battle mage. Yes. I've seen this. It seems cool.
Cool.
I have broken my vow. And now I fight to break free.
Pretty cool concept.
Yeah.
Here
oh,
we
here
go.
we go. Yeah. Oh, it looks cool.
And so you just pick up the different gauntlets, I think,
Ah.
to get different abilities. Yeah, I didn't look into it. I just saw some footage.
Yeah.
Are there like different classes that start with different elements? Are there like special combinations of the elements? Spellbreak. Dude,
Ah.
soon. Is that what?
I
next
thought they
week?
said today. No.
Oh,
What did they
yeah.
mean? Oh,
I mean, if I saw footage, so I think people are playing it. Maybe early access or something.
maybe.
Another like commercial break.
Oh.
That's like a montage,
Montage.
though. Microsoft stuff.
That's Ori.
Yeah. Game
Oh,
Pass.
Game Pass.
You know what? Game Pass has been pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really amazing, actually.
We're just like, oh, cool game. Oh, wait, we have that.
Yeah.
Flight Simulator. I need to play more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we can play all of those.
Day one. Oh, Chris Tales.
Oh yeah, that's in a couple weeks. The Xbox streaming is coming out of beta, essentially. And it's just going to be part of Game Pass. Like, you don't even have to pay any extra.
Wow.
It really is the best deal in the game. $5 a month for a PC.
So many great games in Xbox Game Pass, and many of tonight's games are in it as well. Every year at Gamescom, we like to highlight some incredible games made in Germany. And tonight, we have a special announcement about one of the most legendary German games of all time, created by Factor 5. Enjoy.
World premiere. Is this something I know?
最初タリカンの音楽を聴いた時に曲が素晴らしいだけじゃなくてアミガのサウンドそのものも素晴らしいと思いましたね。日本じゃ本当に聞いたことがなかった音楽でした。
Factor 5 was so far ahead of the curve, and each of their games pushed game technology as far as possible. I'd say they're one of the greatest indie developers of all time.
サウンドはすごいわ、グラフィックは綺麗だわ、ゲームプレイも滑らかで満足いくものだわで本当にすごかった。今回タリカンのコレクションが出るってことをとても嬉しく思っているし、
I don't know this series at all.
これはまた当時みたいにみんなに見せて歩きたいなと思っています。
It's so zoomed in.
Yeah.
This was the first game that allowed me to completely fulfill my musical vision. It defined my career, and the fans have been there ever since. To this day, it's one of my proudest works.
Turrican. Music is good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh. Cool.
Is it a port? A new one? I don't know.
In June, Bungie revealed a new era of Destiny 2 that starts on November 10th with Beyond Light. For the first time ever, Guardians will add a new elemental power to their arsenal, the dark power of Stasis. With Stasis, players will take on the powers of darkness to control and dominate the battle. Here's an all-new look at Stasis from Destiny 2, Beyond Light.
I played a bunch of Destiny 2 when it first came out, but I haven't been back in a while.
Is here. As you step away from the light.
It was genuinely fun to play.
Yeah.
Focus your power. Let it grow. Our fight is far from over.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The aesthetic they have for freezing things is pretty cool, rather than just like they're stuck in a block of ice.
Yeah.
Just all the little crystals all over them. Looks cool.
After a
You know, this trailer is super long.
Too long?
Just over and over for like 10 minutes. It felt like
a little repetitive.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably more entertaining if you're into the game already and you know what they're showing you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just like ice.
PlayStation game. So, without further ado, the winner is Cyberpunk 2077. Congratulations. Of course, there are even more awards than the ones I announced tonight. So check out the Gamescom Awards user voting, where you can vote for your favorite streamer, Gamescom's Most Wanted, and Best of Gamescom. The winners will be revealed at Gamescom Best of Show, along with cool cosplayers, esports, and more. So tune in on Sunday, August 30th at 8 p.m. Central European Time to see the grand finale of this year's Gamescom, where we give gamers the stage. That's it for me tonight, but before I turn it back to Jeff, I just want to say that I hope everyone out there is staying safe and healthy. We're all in this together, so take care. Back to you, Jeff.
Ratchet and Clank?
Thank you very much.
Damn, Galaxy.
Yeah.
Again this year. All right, well, a lot of people have been wondering, what will the next generation of gaming feel like? How will it be different? What is that generational difference? Well, back in June, we saw the announcement of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart from Insomniac Games, a title which uses the power of PlayStation 5, the SSD hard drive, and the DualSense controller to create an experience that Insomniac says is only possible on brand new hardware. Well, now it's time for you to decide if you see the difference. Here's an extended, uninterrupted demo of live PlayStation 5 gameplay of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart.
I think he tweeted that it's like the same stuff we saw last time.
Okay.
The same areas, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
Yeah, they showed some gameplay.
Yeah, but it was all like cut.
Didn't they
jump
show like
cuts
a
and
big?
stuff?
No, they showed like a big chunk at the end of.
They did, but it was like it jumped around. I think this
did
is
it?
that, but completely uncut.
Okay.
We're back. And not far from where we last saw him. We may still have time to put a stop to this.
Ray tracing.
Hey, I think I found the bomb back.
Oh dear. Let's show him how it's done.
Dude, when he zooms in with the gun or aims, the depth of field, like, look at the background. Dude, all the destructibility in the environment.
Yeah.
This camera's got to be killing you. The motion blur
A
and
little
everything.
bit, yeah.
I like the voice on those enemies.
Last one. The train's pulling away. Let's go.
So I think I haven't played a lot of Ratchet and Clank games, but I know that they're like known for a lot of variety of weapons and wacky
yeah.
types of weapons.
Put down the Dimensionator.
That's a good voice.
Yeah.
Put down the Dimensionator.
Yeah, right. Today I will finally be free of the both of you. Soon, everything you see will be mine.
I hope Sony uploads this clip at maximum quality on YouTube. I really want to see it. Uh-oh. Oh, this has got to be like the prologue, right? The Dimensionator.
Was that supposed to happen? Hitting Nefarious' device seems to have destabilized reality. The bridge is shot. There has to be another way across.
The reflections on him, that's the ray tracing.
Try pointing it at one of them.
Dude.
Oh.
So instead of grappling over there,
Yeah.
pulling over there, here. cool concept. Did they grow plants all over them?
Ah.
Oh, look at them. Topiary spray. There's so much going on.
This chaos.
Holy crap.
This is worse than I had imagined.
Everyone look! It's Ratchet and Clank!
Sand sharks from above.
Dude. If this is like a prologue, it's kind of cool because it's showing like a little sampler of all the different environments later.
True.
Oh my god, dude. It looks so good. The reflections on the floor,
Yeah.
too. Ah!
A kraken, or at least a very large octopus.
Oh my god. Look at this!
I will never get used to that. Hey, at least we're on the same planet this time. Nefarious is on the other side of that building. Let's get moving before he does anything else to break reality.
Dude!
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after all these just to try and take over the universe again? Yeah, I kind of wish he was doing a worse job. He must have more planned than he is telling us.
Who's the voice actor?
That's what I'm afraid of.
It feels like Yuri Lowenthal,
Oh, you think so?
doesn't it? Just think of Spider-Man. The Spider-Man game.
Can't wait to see what's new.
God, dude. Yeah, this is definitely the same area as they showed last time,
Yeah.
but seeing it all uncut like this. Dude, all the destruction. Just all the NPCs running around too.
Yeah.
That's all of them. We have to get to
And I don't see like the enemies getting destroyed, all the bits everywhere.
Mhm.
The pieces are not despawning; they're just still there.
Oh.
The dimensions are weakening considerably.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking Yuri Lowenthal, because Insomniac made Spider-Man as well.
Ah,
So
reusing.
we're gonna Google that afterwards.
Well, it is certainly not good. Right.
Oh, just left that guy.
Yeah.
What is going on? Yeah, the last time we saw this game, it ended here too.
Right. With the character.
The other character, yeah. Is this like an alternate dimension? Or it's a different version of Ratchet?
We are too late.
Oh, this is the future?
Ratchet?
Who?
Cool. I mean, it's nothing new, but to see it like
Mm.
straight through like that.
PlayStation.
There you have it, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart, and now I am joined by Marcus Smith and Mike Daly from Insomniac Games. Guys, it was so great to see that long, uninterrupted demo of Rift Apart, and I have so many questions. It's amazing to see what you're doing with the power of PS5 and the SSD. Let me ask you first, Marcus, what are you able to do with Rift Apart that you haven't been able to do before in a Ratchet game because of the power of PS5?
I mean, first and foremost, it's just pure horsepower enables us to fill our worlds with the kind of density and life that we've never been able to do before. More importantly, perhaps, though, is the dimensional shifting that we have going on, which uses the SSD that allows us to fling the player from planet to planet to planet, lightning fast, like way faster than anything we've ever been able to do before.
Yeah, the Rift tether, we saw that in the demo. We had seen some of that in the trailer. So that's all actual gameplay. Mike, I'm curious, like how does that work as you kind of play through the game? Are there certain moments and levels where you can jump, or how do you play through that?
Yeah, so in the game, there is dimensional damage spread throughout the galaxy that Ratchet and Clank have to find a way to fix. And you can find these weak points in space-time that you can pull to you with your Rift tether. It's like being able to lasso a portal. And that enables you to basically like warp across the world to find new places to discover or gain a tactical advantage in combat.
Wow, yeah, I got to say, like when you see that and you imagine the jumping from multiple worlds at instantaneously almost, and it sounds like there's no load screens throughout the entire game.
That's right. We're going seamless.
That's right. Yep.
Wow, all right. You bite. So confident, both of you say it. I like it. Now, let me ask you about DualSense. That's something that is a big part of PS5. I've had a chance to go hands-on with the controller with the adaptive triggers and the haptics. How are you using that to sort of impact the gameplay of Rift Apart?
So at the heart of every Ratchet and Clank game is a powerful arsenal of weapons that just exude a ton of personality. And the DualSense is sort of like, it feels like it was made for Ratchet and Clank just because the haptics give us a whole new layer for the weapons to express themselves. So for example, your burst pistol, of course it gives you like a satisfying click or kick with every bullet. But when you throw the shatter bomb, you can actually feel the energy pulsing off the grenade fade away as it gets further apart from you.
Ooh.
Basically, the haptics are expressive enough that every weapon feels different and you can tell what you're holding. But of course, the adaptive trigger like takes that to a functional level where, in addition to the trigger pull feeling unique, we can actually use that as a super intuitive way to add alternate functions to the weapons. So, for example, in the demo, we've got the Enforcer, which is a double-barreled shotgun. You can pull the trigger part of the way down until you hit resistance to fire a single barrel. And then whenever you feel like it's the right time, pull it the rest of the way for a double shot. So you might be swarmed by a bunch of little enemies. You only want to waste one shot on them. And then wait a minute for even more to swarm in before finishing them off. But a big guy, you probably want to just give both barrels to right away. So there's a nice intuitive way of basically raising the skill ceiling and giving you more ways to play better.
Wow.
Dude.
No, I'm excited to see how you guys are going to roll that out across what I'm sure are an insane, group of weapons as always. Plot-wise, Marcus, tell us a bit about this game. I think some fans have wondered, does this tie into the movie plot line, the game plot line? Like, tell us in the Ratchet-verse where this sits.
Yeah. Well, canonically, this is an extension of Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus, the 2013 game. But it's a standalone adventure. So it's one that, even if you've never played a Ratchet & Clank game, you can get into it and you'll understand it and you'll enjoy it. For hardcore fans, we have a lot of nods. You're gonna see a lot of returning characters and planets and see them all through a whole new light of multiple dimensionality.
Yeah, no, this Rift tether thing I think looks really exciting. And how often, like, is that something we saw in the demo? Is that something you're going to see like frequently in the game? Are there special moments? Like, I guess I'm curious, like, how often you use that technique for gameplay.
So the Rift tether has created these anomalies all throughout the galaxy. You'll encounter those pretty often. There's even a few more types of dimensional damage you'll encounter that we haven't shown yet. Okay. Now, being pulled between worlds, that's localized to chasing after Dr. Nefarious in the demo. And that's sort of reserved for special moments when you really have to, when the dimensional damage really tears wide open.
Well, I got to say, it looks incredible. And then at the end, we got another tease of this female Lombax. I know you guys have confirmed she is playable in parts of the game. I think everyone wants to know, though, do we have a name for her?
I mean, the world is more interesting with mysteries, and we're going to have to keep this one a little longer.
Do we get a number of letters in her name or anything?
Too many smart people on the internet. They'll figure it out right away.
She's not named Abby, though, right?
What?
Right.
Last of Us reference?
Is it?
I think so. Just because Abby's character was mysterious.
Yeah.
All throughout development, and we didn't learn it until the game came out.
I was gonna say that's a
all coming together.
specific reference.
Yeah.
Before we go,
Wow.
though, I think everyone around the world wants to know when we're going to get to play this game. Anything you can share with us on where you're at in development right now? Mike?
So Ratchet and Clank is coming out in the PS5 launch window. So we haven't announced a specific release date yet, so stay tuned for that.
What kind of window? Is it a big window? So, no, I'm just kidding.
He's
All
good.
right, that's all we're going to get, I'm sure. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming in the launch window for PlayStation 5. I got to say, Insomniac, we're so excited about what you guys are doing across PlayStation, and the game looks incredible. So thank you so much for all you've done, and we look forward to seeing more of Rift Apart soon.
Thanks, Jeff. Take care.
All right, Marcus and Mike from Insomniac.
The game looks really incredible, but you look back on other game generations, and like the launch games get completely overshadowed by the late console. So like trying to imagine what the PS5 could be capable of way later.
Gamescom.global. As for us, we'll see you later this year for the Game Awards 2020. Our team is hard at work to build a very special live show for you coming in December.
Nice.
We'll see you then. Good night.
Oh, that's it. And that was it. That was the Gamescom opening night live. Pretty cool. It was a really long show. It's probably the longest thing we've reacted to so far. A lot of cool games, things to be excited for later this year, next year, and beyond. Can't wait to actually play those games. What do you think?
Yes, I can't specifically think of anything that I'm particularly excited about, to be honest. But I didn't really have any expectations going in.
Sure.
And maybe I was kind of hoping there'd be something about Elden Ring. I think maybe some other...
Yeah.
It's a myth at this point. But
Yeah.
It's just been
We'll see. It's going to skip next gen.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think, it was a fun time.
Yeah,
as
for
it
sure.
always is. Yeah. So once again, I'm Audrey.
And I'm Anthony. Together we are Reyony, and thank you guys very much for joining us. If you had fun, feel free to like the video, leave a comment below. We'd love to talk to you, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you, guys.